Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope all of you are doing well. Today I'm going to be reviewing one of my favorite spoof movies. I believe it came out in 2014 and it's Super Fast. This is a spoof on the Fast and Furious movies. And I gotta say, it's pretty ridiculous, but it's very entertaining. I've watched this movie way too many times, and I laugh my ass off every single time. You basically are taking the plot of Fast Five and the first Fast and Furious movie and putting them together. And yeah, it's just ridiculousness all throughout. Now, I will say there are three actors who really stand out in this movie. They are the actor who plays Vin Diesel's character, Dom, the actor who plays Paul Walker's Brian O'Connor, and then the actor who plays The Rock's character, who is way over the top than he should be, but it works. Every time his character comes in, he does like the mannerisms of The Rock, and then he's putting baby oil on him and rubbing his arms and stuff. It's so weird, but it's funny. I think he's one of my favorite characters in this movie. Um, but yeah, they like I said, they just take the plots of two movies and put them together. Man, what can I say about this movie? Spoof movies are kind of a hit and miss. If we look back at like 2004 and the few years after that, date movie, disaster movie, epic movie, Meet the Spartans, they were awful. If we look at movies back in the 80s, like Top Secret, and I think Top Secret was in the 80s, or Airplane. They're classics. They're fantastic movies. The 90s weren't too bad. I mean, Scary Movie 1 and Scary Movie 2 are the absolute greatest spoof films of all time, in my personal opinion. We've got Mafia, I believe, with Jay Moore, that spoof film, which I do like. I feel like that spoof movie is highly underrated. And then, of course, we eventually get into the 2000s, as I said, 2004, you're looking at disaster movie and things like that. But eventually, after those kind of faded out and we forgot about them, the Wayans brothers come back and we get Haunted House 1 and 2, and then there's other spoof films coming out. Excuse me, and those tend to do a little bit better. But you also get those spoof movies that go straight to DVD or Blu ray, and this being one of them. I mean, hell, we even got Vampire Sucks that spoofs on just everything vampire, including Twilight. But yeah, Superfast was pretty entertaining. You kind of know what you're gonna get and what to expect. There are moments in this where you're just like shaking your head. You're like, what? Like, it's just it's funny. I feel like this is one of those movies you're having. Your day hasn't been the greatest. You want something that is gonna make you laugh, take you out of that negativity. Have a nice cold one. Maybe have some Chinese food or a burger, and then pop this in. I feel like it's a great combination, and you'll be entertained by the end. Um, but yeah, I wish I could say more. It is from the people who have done Meet the Spartans, Vampire Sucks, The Starving Games is another one. So the spoof films are still happening. It's just the crappier ones are hitting home video, while the better ones are going theatrical. I guess that's the best way to put it. But not every theatrical one's great. Um, you don't get any special features except for one, and it's a behind the scenes. I believe during the credits we do get bloopers, which is hilarious. I was pretty entertained by the bloopers, especially in some of the scenes that they were doing. But yeah, I would give it a shot. I wish I could say more, but it's kind of yeah, I can't speak. It explains itself. That's what I was trying to say. It's a spoof film. There's not a whole lot you can go and do with it. So like I said, you're taking two movies of the franchise, spoofing those stories together, and then you're spoofing everything else in the franchise. So definitely check it out. I think it's worth at least a watch and kind of give your opinion if you like it or not. But I personally like it. I do wish it would have gotten a Blu-ray release. I will see if there's one overseas, because usually at times we don't get a Blu-ray release here in the States. Others get a Blu-ray release overseas, so I will be doing my research on that. But yeah, check out Superfast. I think it's a fun spoof film that you guys should check out at least once. And with that being said, if you've seen this movie, let me know down in the comment section below what your thoughts are. Don't forget to give this video a like, it's much appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So with that being said, I'm Film Talk with Mikey, and until next time guys, we'll talk films.